Hello, it's another bird. I just recently got some locks and some lock picks for lever locks from Nigby from the UK, and I am really curious to try them. So I've never really picked a lever lock. I've played around with them some. I've played around with here I'll show you like some of these things. These like little two lever antique ones I've screwed around with, but I haven't really picked one before. And so I thought it might be kind of interesting to have a video where you can sort of see somebody picking one for the first time, and maybe that'll be of interest to somebody, you know? You can see how miserable it is or not, or some of the learning curve maybe. I have watched videos on it. I'm not completely unfamiliar with the process, you know, and I picked locks before, so it's not going to be like completely novel to me, but I haven't used tools like this before, and so a lot of it will be novel to me. Okay. That feels funny. Sorry, try to keep that on. So my first thought is it feels funny, like I'm not sure where I am in the lock. I think I can pull against this and feel the face, and then I can turn. So maybe that would be the first disc or something. I have no idea what that is. I don't know if that's a lever or something else. Maybe that's a lever saying, oh, that's not me. Yeah, I don't know what I'll end up doing with this video, if I'll end up like fast forwarding it some or what. Okay, so maybe I need to make sure I don't let this little tab get in my way. That feels a little better now that I've got the, okay, that must have been something, right? That must have been lever. It feels better not having this thing slam against it. I've noticed Nigby uses like some tack or something to hold it in place. So maybe later on I'll look and see if I have something like that around. Probably do. Yeah, I'm not quite sure if I'm not pressing too hard or not hard enough yet. So I wonder if that's the levers falling back down on me. I wonder if that's a thing. Or maybe it's my, okay, so let's see here. Maybe it's the picks just sliding off that. Oh, sorry. Maybe it's the pick sliding off that right there, that bar there. Just added a little bit more tension to see what that does. That felt like rotation. Oh, oop, look at that. Look at that. All right, so I needed to use a little more force on the turning tool. And now I got an open. So that's pretty cool. I'm gonna do the dance. Let's see if it, okay, does this keep turning? Yep, like that. And cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you have to pick these closed? Yeah? No? Not sure. I don't want to bend the turning tool. Okay. No. So I think you might have to pick it closed too if you were to do it that way. That's not something I want to practice. I want to try picking it again regularly. So, I think the internet might be down and that people need my assistance, so I'm going to pause there. Okay, now we're back. Some mild internet crisis averted. I want to try to do this again. So, yeah, y'all got to see the first attempt there. I think that was pretty cool. That did not take very long, I don't think, for a first time playing with these tools. And let's try to do that one more time. Let's see what else we can do on our lever lock learning journey. So this time I think I need to put a little more force than I did that first time. And I have no idea how to hold this in a way that y'all can see it well. It's super foreign to me still, so sorry. So a little more force this time. I think I want to try to keep I think it would be nice to keep the thing on this side of the post and rotate from there. Yep, there was some turning right there. That was nice. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. That's very cool. Oh, yeah. I'm just a lever lock picking fool. Very nice. Can I get this thing out without hurting anything? Yeah, cool. Very cool. So that makes me, I don't want to lock it, or I don't want to unlock it, or I don't want to practice picking locking it. I think unlocking it's more fun. But let's give another one of these a shot. Do you want to do this one, or let's do this Yale? I think the Yale is also supposed to be one of the ones he recommended, but I think he said that the post on these may be a little short, so you got to go back and do some shenanigans to get the bolt to fully retract. So that might be interesting learning exercise. Oh, I already felt something turn there. That was like immediate. I'm pretty sure I did anyways. This feels easier to hold the pick in. Like I feel like it doesn't want to slide as much off this little post. So that part feels good. Clicky, clicky, clicky. I wonder if I'm not lifting those levers high enough, maybe. putting too much tension on it. Not sure. So I'm probably not putting too much tension on it, right? Because they do feel springy. I'm guessing that that's the same. I should really. There's stuff like rules of thumb I've given myself for pen tumblers that I don't know that. I guess I need to think about it more, whether or not they actually still apply to the lever locks. So I'll try maybe a little less tension. Loosen up on that a little bit, see if that helps. Although it seemed like on the other one it was maybe more. Alright, so these are pretty springy. So generally with the pen tumblers, when they're springy like that, you're not pushing hard enough. So I'm going to try to push a little harder, give a good amount of torque there, and see what happens. Make sure I get this. Okay. Alright, well that was a pretty strong clicky sound there. I don't know that I feel like this more torque might be being helpful. Ooh, look at that. That spun. Did I get it? I did get it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's cool. Oh yeah. I'm very happy with that. Screw it. You know, I wasn't going to try, but this makes me want to try to go for all three. Let's see if we can get all of these open. That's awesome. I was worried about bending this too, but it doesn't look like I feel like I could have done more damage to this, but it didn't seem like I did. All right, so let's try it. Let's go for the Squire 440. Yeah, this is fun. This is cool. All right, let me look at this real quick. I'm just curious. You can see there, fitting on that guy. So this we use this doesn't have the post in it. I need to learn the terminology on these better. But I think you would, so this would be a bit key, the bit and barrel keys, right? And so this would be a bit key. Maybe I'm lying about that. All right, so I got that in. I'm try to give I think this one needed a lot of torque too. So I'm going to try to give them a good amount of torque, but I don't want to break things. This feels a little spongier, if that's, you know, that sort of spongy feeling to me. Very springy, so it's like, oh, I can put more torque on it, but I don't know if that's good yet. I'm going to keep playing with the sponginess a little bit more and see if I can make progress with it. Like, maybe it is spongy, but maybe I need to be lifting or twisting this more. All right, so I'm going to try putting a little more torque on it, because that so far has been the solution every time. More torque than you think. But I feel like I'm pressing pretty hard on it. Still feels pretty spongy. Let me adjust my grip. Okay, that's in there. That's good. They're still feeling all springy, which is, I don't know, interesting, I guess. because I feel like I am pressing really hard. So that makes me wonder if I need to do something differently here. I wonder if it has to do with not having the post. I wonder if that's playing a role or not, just in how it feels. How's that nail looking? All right, so we're not bending that. That's good. That's not bent either, even though it feels like it ought to be. Okay. This is interesting that it's I wonder if I may be missing a disc or a wafer, a lever, I should say, and I wonder if I'm sliding off the lever maybe? Like, I wonder if that's what I might be doing. Maybe missing a lever somehow. I think I'm going to have to fast forward this section. Maybe I will play with this like this, where I can see what I'm doing a little more. Okay, so there's disc 1, disc 3, disc 2, 4. All right, so there, I'm not getting any of those to bind. All right, so try to put a little more force on it and see how that goes. You know what? That's actually kicking my butt so far. And I don't want to break that turning tool. So I might go back and watch another video on that. Yeah, that's super awkward to hold. And I don't know if I'm doing too much force or not on that just yet. I'm still learning it. So instead of breaking this one or doing any damage, I think I'll probably go check out a video on it and double check that I'm doing that one right before I mess with it some more. But I'm pretty happy with this. I'm actually very happy with that. Got them two guys open. That's pretty cool. Pretty nice. All right. Thank you all for watching. Maybe that'll be of use to somebody on their starting their lever lock journey. Yep. Thanks for watching.